am conducting the science experiment from week 19 in the guide. It says to take 1/3 of a cup of Epsom salt. So I'm going to make sure I've got 1/3 of a cup. Now it says to use 1/2 cup of warm water. So I'm just going to use water from the faucet. So I'm going to make sure it gets nice and warm. So I'm going to actually pour in the 1/3 of a cup of Epsom salt. And now I'm going to put in the 1/2 cup of really warm water. And it also says to apply 1 or 2 drops of dish soap. 1, 2. All right. Now I'm just going to mix it and kind of watch it dissolve. It's kind of dissolving. So I have my solution. I've mixed it up. And now I'm going to try and see what it looks like if I were to paint on the glass. I know it's going to drip. So I'm kind of catching the drips. Well, it's dripping.
He looks sad.
It does look sad. It was kind of a happy face, and now it's kind of a funny looking face.
Money. Looks like a money sign.
Also got a 5x7 black piece of paper. And I'm going to take some of this solution and just kind of paint it on the paper. And I set a timer for 10 minutes and we'll see what this looks like afterwards. And I ended up drawing a little man next to a tree. Or maybe he's in a forest. I don't know. See, the painting I've done on the window just kind of looks like a smudge. But what I did is it was still beaded. Oh, there it goes. Good to see my hand. So see how it's still beaded? So I wiped my hand across the beads. And those beads are dry. Looks like droplets of water. Anyway, so when I rub the window, I get this kind of solution on my hands, which is just the Epsom salt, all dry. It's really soft. So I'm not really liking that actual window experiment, but that's okay. It's worth trying it out. With the remainder of the solution, to take a paper towel and dip it into the solution and now wipe it on a mirror. And the guide says to wipe off the excess beading. So let's see, I took the dry side of the paper towel and I will kind of wipe it off. Because I do remember Micah said less is more. So I'm going to go with that. Has a really pretty beading effect on the mirror. It's been about 15 or more minutes, probably closer to maybe 20. And this is my drawing. It's not all the way dry, but I don't see any crystals. I don't know. Maybe I messed up. I kind of see one right there. Looks too blurry. But other than that, I don't see anything on the black paper. So it's been about 10 minutes, and I just get the similar effect, like a beading effect. It's dry because I've already touched it, and so that's all I got after 10 minutes. So what I decided to do is I rubbed off a part of it on the mirror, and so I just did big droplets. I kind of just dropped them on the mirror, and so we'll see what that ends up looking like. It's been about 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm still not impressed with the drawing. So I actually dumped quite a bit of the water and Epsom salt mixture and just kind of letting it obviously dry. And now I went over here, and these droplets are actually crystallizing on the outside and looking very interesting. I don't know. Well, there's Joy's face. Let's see. I don't know how well you can see it. But yeah. So the middle of that circle is still wet. And the outside is drying and forming crystals. So it looks like it worked better on the mirror.